Looks like I only got 7 here.
Ooh, what incredible camera quality.
Hey, yeah, see, there's 8. It's like there's one original missing. Anyways, I figured, and I'd be happy to sell them now, but these are, after 20 years, nobody knew the origin story of Weapon X and
Wolverine.
Yep. So you've probably seen this on YouTube, right?
Yeah. I know about it. His name is James Howlett. And got bonked on his head real hard, and he thought his name was Logan because that was a pseudonym he used when he ran away from home.
What is this? Yeah, part 6, this to dust. Oh, where are we on?
Yep. Oh, we're on?
We're
live?
I have those.
Why didn't you tell us? Damn, how many viewers we got?
0.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
We got Martial Law. I don't know. It's an awesome comic book. It's worth a read. How much did I spend on it? More than $2. And that's what its cover price is. How much am I selling it for? Am I selling it?
I mean, why not? I've never heard of him.
I can get rid of this. And I can get rid of this one. And probably that. And definitely that one. And since I'm getting rid of that one, I'd probably get rid of that one. But now here's the thing. I also got that one. I feel kind of stupid for having this many of the same comic. Because really, I don't read them. They don't mean anything to me anymore. This is the origin story of Wolverine. And it hadn't come out for 20 years. They hadn't figured it out. So then they went ahead and made it. And I bought a lot of it. And now I would sell any bit of it. Well, man, I got a lot of porn.
I don't want to ask why you had so much, so I'm not gonna.
Well, I think, as with it is with everybody, comic books kind of, they existed in a world of titillation anyways, Mm-hmm. My first exposure to comic books was a Nancy Reagan comic book. Familiar with Nancy Reagan?
Is that Ronald Reagan's wife, right?
That is Ronald Reagan's wife. And Nancy Reagan had a Just Say No campaign, and she had the Teen Titans help her put it on.
Oh, yeah, and they made that knockoff Robin.
It was pretty good because Starfire had a big old set of titties and her cleavage was out, and it was my first ever comic book. Thank you, Nancy Reagan. And then I wanted to draw so that I could draw naked girls, because
I mean, what else would you draw?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, as a kid, it was I don't know, that was pretty forbidden. So I don't know. It would, but when I really identify like what I wanted to draw, it was what I wanted to know about more.
Are those Scooby-Doo?
No, those are Cherry.
Oh, it's a similar font.
It's not a first print though.
Mm.
If it was, it would be worth all kinds of money. That's worth like $20-$30. And I have these, they're pseudo porn, just Timothy Vigil, Faust. Happy to sell. I don't know. I used to love Timothy Vigil only because of one cover that he did, and I don't even have that cover. It's cool artwork, but it's a little bit too, I don't know, gory. And then he's a weird motherfucker. But I bought a bunch of his art series too. because again, hot chicks.
I mean, fair enough reason to buy.
And then the rest of that's just Armando Huerta, who is a reference for tattoos for some time, but terrible, terrible porn. Straight up porn. All right. And is this it? Yeah, this is from, but it's not, I don't know. This is Glenn Danzig. You familiar with Danzig?
I don't think so, no.
He punches pumpkins all the time. Danzig. He almost got in a fight backstage, but then he saw a nickel on the ground and he decided to pick it up real quick. Right after a great big guy punched him and knocked him out. Anyways, he wrote comic books.
I'm gonna whoop you. Oh, shiny.
And I bought them. And this is awesome. This is the most awesome comic book. I love this. This is Alex Ross, U.S. Oh, can you see that there? That's Alex Ross, yo. Pay some respect. And what is it? It's a 3-part series. Bam. And it's a little bit political.
Yeah.
Is it 3-part? Maybe it's 2 of 2. Sorry, I just have 2 of the number ones because I'm like that. Because I knew one day I'd want to share it with somebody, and I wouldn't be able to give it up. I was like, no, it's mine. I still want to remember it, like watching Godfather or something again. And then I have this box set of Evil Ernie. I don't know if you're familiar with Evil Ernie. Are you familiar with Evil Ernie, David?
You've told me about the basic premise of him being a zombie, I guess, or something. But
since this is a second printing, it's not worth as much as the first printing. But it was worth a significant amount, even though it was a second printing, because Evil Ernie for a short period was very popular. And it may have gone down in popularity now because they did this stupid thing where they started making first issues all the time. So they were like, we know the first issues sell and 0 issues, prelude issues. So they just kept making variant covers and first issues, and they never finished up some series. Evil Ernie was a story about a young youth who was terrorized by his parents, and when he killed someone, I don't know what, a thing, I can't remember exactly what. And, Lady Death appeared. And you might know Lady Death because she was everywhere when I was learning to tattoo. And Lady Death told him that his neighbors actually knew about all the abuse that he was suffering at his parents' hands. And they did nothing because of status or whatever. And so he grabbed an oil funnel. Back in the old days, oil funnel had a sharp end you put through the can. And I guess he killed everybody with the oil funnel in the neighborhood, some 13 people. And every single time he did, through their blood, he saw Lady Death, and they hung out, and she took him on like long picnic walks and stuff. Crazy shit. Okay. And then he gets imprisoned, and then he has a machine that's going to turn him to good, but then it goes awry, as machines turning people to good sometimes do.
Well, that's the plot to that Return of the Caped Crusaders animated movie.
Is it? I thought you were going to say Clockwork Orange.
No, that's the plot of Return of the Caped Crusaders. That it was that the way Two-Face was created is that they made a machine that could separate the evil from somebody, and the machine exploded, hit Harvey Dent, but only on one side, and he became Two-Face.
Okay. All right. Well, similar then, yeah. Man. They almost made a movie of that. And if they made a movie of that, then that whole fucking stupid box set would be worth some money. But instead, I've been lugging it around and trying to keep good care of it. And then to prove that I wasn't just straight up porn dude, I had to buy actual, like, legit comics.
No, I'm not a masturbator. Look, I have Spider-Man.
Yeah, giant size. And keep it in some Mylar so it seems like it's something. Spectacular Spider-Man anniversary, variant cover, chromium variant cover. That was the shit back then. I don't know if you remember.
Like those
and
shiny
then
Charizards.
I collected a lot of these. I don't know if I still got them all. I should.
Kiss had a comic series?
Kiss had a very first comic series where it was it's worth a lot of money because it was printed with their blood.
I don't believe you.
Legit Kiss blood went into the ink, and all the red ink had a small amount of Kiss blood. Happened. Marketing. Yay. Some ladies were really mad about it, and there was an uproar. So, of course,
I feel like
sold.
I feel like
numbers.
it's a Belle Delphine bathwater where none of it was actually their blood. They just said it was.
We don't know that it was or wasn't. Well, they had pictures of them doing it, getting it taken. So, but then I did have this. Don't get your greasy grubs all over it now. But that is the first insane issue. And again, I think this is a second printing. But
special limited edition.
I don't know why I'm so careful with them. See, I just want to get rid of them, really.
Because it's probably worth a good amount. It's a semi-obscure comic series in pretty good condition. It's probably worth at least like $50.
Candy, can you look up that for us? How much is Evil Ernie's first edition? Special edition. Which really means it's a reprint. It doesn't mean it's better.
Yeah, but like the special edition basically means, it's almost a variant cover.
Curse of Spawn 1. What's up? I don't know. That might be worth something. I got Spawn 1 through 18 too.
$375.
What?
Does it look like this one?
Yeah, that's it. That's the exact
Special limited edition. $375.
Well, the reason I don't want to have it anymore is because it's worth $375 to someone who gives a fuck. But since I've cut my hair off, I've gone full Buddha.
Let's go.
And I realized that all this shit just ties me down and keeps me from transcending. And I swear to God, within 3 years, I got a 3-year plan to vaporize, to just disappear because I'm so pure.
Yeah.
But these comic books are one of the first
why,
steps. It's in the way.
Yeah, that's why we have a podcast, is so that nobody pays attention to us. Podcasts are where celebrities go to die.
This one. Former celebrated. Yeah, you're reading it right. Hell's yeah, motherfucker. You think I just play games? You don't think I know what is what? Because I do. That's fucking Guy Gardner right there, okay? Yeah.
One of the worst Green Lanterns.
The worst Green Lantern.
No, there are worse.
Really? Than Guy Gardner?
Yeah. There are so many, and most of them are super fucking boring.
Isn't this drawn by Jim Lee? Art by McGuire. So I'm wrong.
Miracle Man. It's been a while since he was on the team, I think.
Right here? That's Dr. Fate. Or
No,
you mean Miracle Man?
Miracle
here?
Man.
Okay.
What?
The Martian, Shazam. Yeah, this was an awesome comic, dude. And Guy Gardner made it. Like, Guy Gardner and Batman, they made it.
Yeah,
cool.
Batman knocked Guy Gardner out with a single punch.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for Guy Gardner, Batman wouldn't have been able to knock Guy Gardner out.
Fair enough.
And when you read that, you were like, that's awesome.
If there was nobody for Mike Tyson to beat the shit out of, Mike Tyson would have never gotten famous.
2. These are all in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
The spine is not bent. It has not been creased.
Sin City.
Used to have all these when I was a young kid. I collected before. This is all from, I think, when I was like 18 or 20. I started collecting these. But I had sold them all before that, and I bought all of these to kind of come back into it. Isn't this another Miller or something? Yeah, Frank Miller drew that one, so I said, fuck it, let's have some Frank Miller.
Yeah.
Turns out Frank Miller's a raging lunatic.
Oh, yeah, he's a fucking maniac. What was that?
Do you like art that's not by raging lunatics, though? And if you do, why do you like art not from raging lunatics? That's weird of you.
I mean, like, why? Why do you like art that isn't drawn by Hitler? I heart. What is that? Is that just like an
It
art?
was a
is that an
benefit
actual
book, so
comic?
you buy it.
Is that a fuck? Wait,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the Twin
done.
Towers.
Yeah.
Wait, is that like
You
based
can't-
on that I Heart NY?
Hey, a lot of comic book heroes take place in New York.
Yeah, but like more than that,
Mhm.
it looks like, and that's just from what I saw on the cover, looks like there was some sort of terrorist attack on the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Well, that was from this series, Dawn. This one's not porn.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Not porn.
Mm,
But this character, well, you can probably see why I bought it.
yeah,
she's
same reason people buy Starfire nowadays, or at least they bought Starfire.
and then variant cover type shit. Like if you're into Dawn and you want to buy some Dawn, not dish soap. Is that what I'm making? Am I selling things?
Yeah, basically, this is just a showcase of all the shit.
This is just to
stuff.
have content. I got
Yeah,
this
fuck.
Johnny Quest motherfucker. What you know about Johnny Quest? I'll tell you, this
Well,
lighting
that
is
he
not
had-
good for showing.
It's good. You see that signature and everything.
You see that? What?
Yeah.
It's,
You can see
it's
that
signed?
sign.
Oh, yeah, it's signed.
You can't even see that.
Wait, hang on.
Why do you think I got it in Mylar? Look at, I know there were something when I got them in the Mylars.
How much is Johnny Quest issue number 1? Is that number 1?
It's #1 by Comico.
All right, Mom, look up how much a signed copy of Johnny Quest issue 1 is.
It's not going to be worth much, but you're not going to find many of them that are signed. It's signed, so it meant something more to somebody once. I
mean,
don't give a fuck. But
I
somebody.
believe like signatured, as long as it's not like named,
Bam!
they go up drastically.
That's what's up. That was awesome.
It looks like about $9.
See.
For
Now,
a
what if it's
signed
signed?
copy?
They don't say if it's signed
I
yet.
don't know.
Where all my cursive spawns. And another Vampirella. I think that's actually just a variant cover to that. If I remember, the inside art was all oil paintings.
Sort of like Arkham Asylum, Serious Honest on Serious Earth. Not really oil paintings, but like not traditional comic art. Very much a painting look to it.
Yeah, look at that. Is that awesome, though?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking badass.
You can't crease the spine, okay?
You're
And I'm really putting too much finger grease on this now.
yeah.
Can they see that, babe? Is that visible? Look at that face. It's fucking awesome artwork. Can you see those?
I feel like with all of the women in skimpy clothing that you have, we're gonna this live stream's gonna get taken down, erased from internet history and shit. We might be breaking some rules right now.
I did hear that you can't say the word that I actually said several times just a minute ago.
What word?
Well,
Oh, right.
didn't your
corn.
friend like we got to say cream corn?
Yeah, lightly creamed corn.
Is that real? You can't say that word. So maybe we need to start over.
I mean, we'll
Am I
be
wrong?
fine. We'll be fine.
Are you sure? Okay, we're not. This isn't getting. He did that for not, so he wouldn't get monetized.
Yeah.
I want to sell you some shit, motherfucker, like this curse of Spawn #3. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're not allowed
Number
to
2.
swear in like the first 10% though of the.
How did I get Curse of Spawn #2 behind the #1? There's the #1. And you know, these were a fun series that never caught on as much as I wish they would have. But this one's signed, so I kept it. The 10th. I'm going to say it's the basis for Ben 10.
Is it? What's it about?
No, I quit reading these comic books at one point, and I just started buying things that I thought were cool with cool artwork anymore.
You don't know what the 10th is about?
I forget. I didn't read it. I thought it was like a kid that like maxed out and like became a beast or had some kind of psychic connection with a beast that was created in a lab. But that could also be that Glenn Danzig goth one that he had, because he had some that weren't just weird ass stuff like with Venus Dominia, the girl with the 6 vaginas in her rib cage. Weird. Weird.
I really should have guessed that you'd have the Crow.
Are you judging me?
No. The Crow is fucking awesome.
Now, here's something that I would probably keep for the rest of my life, because graphic novels are worth something, kind of, you know? And really, I wish that I had, the thing I hate about owning comic books is I wish I had the balls to read them. And when I read them, I don't enjoy them. I don't open them up. Something is broken because I see it as a value.
Well, you know what
as
I
opposed to seeing
definitely
it as the entertainment
wouldn't
it should
do
be
to
valued.
remedy that? Computer piracy. I wouldn't do that.
You would not?
No.
And why
Never
would you
in
not?
a million
I
years.
feel like you're
because
saying
that's a
that you
crime.
would.
And I don't break laws.
No.
I'm a good law-abiding American citizen.
I think I don't even want to, buy my comics.
We'll put an eBay listing for every single box. $10. Please, somebody buy them.
My favorite shit when I was a kid was on Christian Network, because we didn't have the cables. And sometimes you were just like, it's late and I want to watch something. I don't have anything to watch, but you would flip through the channels and hope that some kind of something was on. And late at night, there'd be a dude, an old preacher, and he wouldn't preach. He would read a little bit of the Bible. He would like just read the kind of verbatim a little bit. And then he wouldn't make any summations. Then he would say, send me some money. Here's some pictures of horses. And he would have video of like his family or family members doing equestrian stuff.
What was the name of this preacher?
I don't know. It was awesome. I mean, it wasn't good or anything. It was just awesome that it existed. Because you're like, is it this easy? That's like, he can't make like Robert Tilton money. He can't make Jimmy Swaggart money, but he's making money. And that's of an interest.
All right. Internet. Hunt that man down. Find his home address. Dox him.
But you cannot do that on a video either. I do know this. All platforms are against doxings. What is doxing?
Finding somebody's home address and personal information, putting it out on the internet.
See, they're against that.
Probably.
Am I wrong?
I mean, like,
should I go over? Is this actually going live? I don't have to go over.
we are actively live. How many viewers?
Do we have viewers?
We have like one or I can't read that. There's probably somebody watching. Hello.
Well, if it's creamed corn, I'm not going to show it.
Yeah. If it's corn, you're not lightly creamed.
This is
soft
really
corn.
so cheesy. I don't know what it would be worth. It's right on there for $1, and that's probably what I spent on it. Transformers Generation 2 box pack.
Hey, Ma, look up the value of a box pack of Transformers. What was it called?
Generation 2, number 1.
Generation 2.
Also
number
with
1.
G.I. Joe 140, 141, and 142. However, that pretty much just tells you that all these are reprints. Box set of shit. It's like what they do with VCRs. Or,
I don't know what you guys
DVDs.
said. Box set of Transformers.
Transformers 2.
Generation.
Generation 2.
I can guess what you bought that one as well.
The one entitled Lingerie.
Yeah.
Lady Death. It's actually Lady Death. Surprise, surprise. It's Lady Death's lingerie
Series.
articles. And see, there's Dawn too. I don't think that's Lady Death. But when you see Lady Death and her various drawings, you're like, I see why the kid was killing kids to see her in
Yeah.
their blood, Which also probably means
$30 for that.
Look at that fucking crazy ass hair. How did he get away with that crazy ass hair? How much for that?
30.
$30. Not
This
terrible.
lingerie one is probably actually worth money, but I got it as references for tattoos, so I never really put it even in plastic. It's in good shape though. I can't open them up. I can't. Chaos Gallery. It's going to just be another one of the same. Chaos Gallery of hot bitches. That's maybe why I put it, because I already had one in plastic. I was like, why I have two in plastic? I must have been using one. For reference, I tattoo.
I was about to get on you for that one.
Really? You were? You'd be mad at I doubt that you would never. What? The Savage Dragon, wasn't that done? Eric Larson, huh? I thought it was somebody else that made Savage Dragon. I thought it was going to go somewhere. I don't think it ever did.
He looks sort of like 2099 Hulk.
Image, they had all those alt that were coming out. See again, Savage Dragon #4. They had these alt publications. Image was one of them. Image was Todd McFarlane's, or at least Todd McFarlane made it famous, didn't he?
I don't know.
And then Todd McFarlane was awesome. So you're like, I'll follow anything that he does or has his hands in, because it'll probably turn to something. He owns the ball that was hit really far a lot by baseball people.
Words.
He has several balls. He has several baseballs.
A Ninja Turtles crossover with the Savage Dragon. And that was back before they had like individually colored head bands too.
Is it?
Yeah, they're all red.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that might be
Worth a bit of something.
maybe. Huh?
Yeah.
They were doing crossovers like crazy, but it's an Image. Was Image? I didn't know. Whatchamacallit was with Image. It was almost like rap started to be, where they're like everybody was just working with everybody. Try and give them credibility for their thing. Savage Dragon 3. What's the Savage Dragon series going for, babe? Is that millions yet? Oink. Awesome artwork. I don't think I ever read it.
That looks fucking awesome. It sort of looks like somebody AI generated and then traced it, because of like the head is weirdly shaped.
To me, it reminds me like a Simon Bisley, but it says it's John Mueller's. Oink.
Savage Dragon, what? I don't know. There's a bunch. They're anywhere from $20 to $200, depending on what you're counting.
20 to 2.
I mean, that's not a bad range. Is this a series about genetically modifying
A genetically modified pig person that is in cowboy days, I think. Well, civilization was not really brought to the West. Now he's a gunslinger, because, I mean,
you can't
would
have
do.
a Wild West cowboy pig man who's not a gunslinger.
Well, you could,
No, you can't.
but I wouldn't have bought it.
Exactly. Nobody'd buy that shit. You can't have that.
Another one, because I think I liked it enough to think it would go up. Why do I got 2 number 1s? I think I was trying them like penny stocks.
A fucking Lobo?
Fragtastic Voyage.
Fragtastic.
The Lobos. I like the Lobo. He had cool hair.
Fucking bend it. Damn.
There's a way you open it without pressuring the spine, and it's okay. And since I am a magician of this, I can be trusted to do just that. There's also a way that you pull it out that for some unknown reason, despite it having tape right friggin' there, it doesn't get a hold of the front of the cover. and I don't do anything to keep it. Not everybody can do it. I'm just saying.
Remember that one time that guy put that tape on in front of that Spider-Man #1?
I remember a lot of times people tried to touch my comic books. What did he do? He put tape on
He
the.
was opening it and then it got stuck on the front of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, and then they try to take. And there's a way to take tape off of a comic book. You can, if it does stick to it, you can get it up. Calm down. What you're about to do is gonna fuck it up. Stop. Let me. Just saying. Anyways, Lobo. Honestly, if you ever wanted to read any of these, you're actually more than welcome to.
No.
Probably the porn, no.
No.
I mean, but like who wouldn't? I don't. I mean, like you're not allowed to. Do I have to keep it separated? What is the porn
You
law?
probably should.
Why?
I don't know, categorizing shit, you know?
I don't put a
That
fucking
box is
filter on
Marvel.
his
That box is
tablet.
DC.
Like
That
I'm
box
a
is
lot
other
less
shit.
worried. There ain't no protection for the kids these days. You just can't protect them. So why bother? That's my answer for that. Is like,
I
no.
mean, parental controls are the thing.
Good artwork.
I mean, like, that's consistent among all of Lobo until New 52.
And what, they made it lame after New 52?
They turned him into a literal prince, an little emo nerd. People call him Phobo. Nobody liked it. Everybody, they made him drive a car.
They made him drive a car instead of a spaceship?
No
Did he still
space
shoot
hawk.
guns?
Yeah, but he wasn't like an anti-hero or anything. He wasn't a mercenary. He was just like going around saving lives and shit.
You know, action-packed. Cool shit. Space voyage. Hot alien bitches. Surprise, surprise. Probably didn't see that one coming. I mean, but it's a running theme, and it should be with good. Like, people get mad with these movies today because of any sexualization that might go into the female's outfit.
But as long as
And
they're
to that,
sexualizing
I
men,
say,
too.
fuck you. And you're the reason I don't watch comic book movies anymore. Just fuck off. It ain't for you. It's for me, 13-year-old Kyle. But it used to be. And now they make it for everybody else. And look at all these franchises suffering. Why? Because they lost their fucking direction. Oh, do I sound like I'm...
Yeah,
Never mind.
you're pretty old there.
All right, I feel like that's pretty good for a sample if you guys want to.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Because
we
I'm
can
only
keep going if
I'm
you
only 6 or 7 into them.
want.
I got some comic books to sell here.
Okay.
How much was that Generation 2?
Tell me what you're looking for.
Transformers Generation 2. Number 1. This is original. It's not a box set. Flinch. I like the I just like the cover. I didn't. And it's from Vertigo. Vertigo is usually good. I don't know if I read this. Horror gets a facelift.
It doesn't look too bad.
Vertigo
I'm
was a
gonna
good-
not pirate
was
it
a-
later.
It was a DC.
$30.
What?
$30.
$30. Call me up. We'll talk. I gotta get rid of these things.
We'll negotiate.
Yeah. Portions, small portions. You want that book? $5. You got to pay for shipping. You might as well get 7 or 8 though. At that point, we'll talk. Let's talk. Yeah, that looks good. This guy got bunny ears. Oh, he's a flying suit. That makes sense. If you had a flying suit, you'd need some bunny ears on it. No, it doesn't seem. Where's the horror? I don't see any gore. Nobody's getting smashed. Horror
What is
gets a
that?
face
Hang on.
lift. That was an ad, wasn't it? Yeah.
I thought that was like some album cover art guy just blew his planes all over the wall. What was that band that did that? Some sort of Swedish motherfuckers.
Well, one of the first people that wasn't it Penthouse that had that, where the guy blew his brains out at the news conference. They're the first people to really kind of run with it.
Well, and then
Hustler. It was in Hustler. I seen it the first time. The pictures was in Hustler. Larry Flint was publishing that shit.
Well, like
he believes in free speech.
I know for a fact that there's like a Swedish band released, like a Scandinavian band, that had their lead singer blow his fucking brains out, and then I think their guitarist came along, looked at the body, allegedly ate a piece of the brain, and then took a picture, and then they used that as the album art for their next album.
Painkiller Jane's. Hey, Candy, how much for Painkiller Jane? That one ever take off? That was a good series. I can't remember if she got painkillers or something. There's number one.
I mean, like, it wouldn't surprise me. That was like something the Riddler did, I think, right?
The Riddler was all hooked on painkillers?
Yeah, he gave himself a painkiller addiction so that when Batman punched him, he wouldn't take any damage from it.
$10 to $20. I don't know which one you got.
I got number 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s.
Like 2001 a year. $20.
Did I not? I still have this sealed. How much for Ralph Snart? The Adventures of Ralph Snart by Mark Hansen, number 2.
No, it's Ralph Snart Adventures, not the Adventures of.
Okay, yeah, Ralph Snart. Ralph Snart was awesome. RALF. I mean PH.
Okay.
SNART.
Adventures.
Yes.
Number 1 or what?
2. Still sealed, bitches. With its trading card.
What,
Never
fucking
read.
Trading card?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
fucking
can get your grubby little hands on this and de-virginize it if you got the balls.
Sealed with the trading card.
How much?
$2.99.
We're opening this bitch up.
Well, now that it's been on this show, maybe it'll go up in value. You never know.
That was fucking $2.99, which is, I think, what's on the cover price. And the trading card.
Even gone up with inflation.
It's
It's
$2.50.
a loss.
It's $2.50.
It's
Ralph
worth
Snart,
less than it used to be.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible comic, if I do recall. Gad's Ralph Snart's dad. Can't believe it. Wow, I'm reeling. What a cruel plot twist. How did they think this stuff up?
So what's Ralph Snart about?
He was a beer chugging, drug addicted. I don't know. He was terrible humanity and like an anti-hero.
Why are they so muscular? Like weirdly muscular.
Yeah, you open up and you find you see we're at number 2.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks because you don't really know why he's as beefy as he is, but that ain't the normal Ralph Snart.
But, oh God, it's so fucking disgusting.
What?
I don't like it. No. Put it back. I don't want to see this shit.
Hey, you little freaks. Uncrinkle your tight wads of money and send for more official Ralph Snart newsletter. Get the latest news and gossip via the mastermind himself, Mark Hansen. For 2 stamps, you get all the lowdowns and cool unpublished art and tons of more. Plus, it's cheap. Don't be a dork. Extreme order today.
Extreme order.
And then it's off.
No
comic.
squares ordering this today.
May the farce be with you. Married with Children, $20.99. I think that was an upcoming comic book. Yeah, it's a joke.
Fucking everybody was hopping on the 99 shit, apparently.
$2.99 for Ralph Snart here, and I'm not budging on that price. Some comics you got because you like the characters, and some you got because you think it might go up in price, and some of them you got just because you're like, well, this backer should go on one of these unsealed Lady Death lingeries that I have because, got us some Conans. What Conan we got? 60 cents. There was a time when I was buying comic books with a certain price tag on them. They would never be Golden Age, but they could be Silver Age, and so they could still have a value.
X-Force.
Mm.
That time, the emo phase of X-Men.
You're familiar?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was all right. I mean, so was X-Men. Yeah, it was about the same level.
What you know about Cull?
Who? I don't know anything about him. Looks like a Conan ripoff.
From the creator of Conan.
Oh. Well, Conan ripoff in the same way that Swamp Thing is a Man-Thing ripoff, you know?
Okay, yeah. How much for Cull, babe?
Spell it for me, please.
It's K-U-L. Like skull without the S.
Call something else, the Conqueror, maybe?
Yeah, 20.
$14.
Oh, really?
Ooh, Firestorm.
Mine's in bad shape, so it's worth 3 or 4.
I mean, like, Firestorm is probably one of the most badass characters in all DC.
He was.
Yeah,
He
he
was.
could probably beat Superman, honestly.
Speaking of.
Super Friends Special.
Bam! Just like the cartoon. You want to finger through that if you're welcome? Yeah, you can also go through that Firestar if you want. I don't know if I don't have a number 1 of that. He was cool. Because he had the power of fusion or some shit, right?
Yeah, he could turn matter into other matter. As long as one part of something made up another part of something, or was like that part of something was in something else, he could turn it into that something else. So, like, there's steel in a gun, and there's iron in guns, and there's iron in our blood. He could theoretically turn a gun into blood.
And then he could drink it like some kind of weird maniac, huh?
Yeah, basically.
You drink the iron from your blood. I don't have an earlier one. I got a number 17, number 18. What's that? 14. 4. Just number 4.
Hey, Mom,
What?
how much is the Super Friends Special number 1 unsealed worth?
Pennies.
$4.
$4.
What about Firestorm? The Fury of, or something like that.
Is it a Super Friends?
No.
No.
Just
The
Fire-
Fury of Firestorm, number 4. Seems to be my earliest issue. You see, I'm an idiot. I thought this shit would be worth money, and there's a chance. Betty and Veronica might be.
I've heard about Betty and Veronica. The Archie girls. Oh, maybe did they appear in Riverdale? Possibly, maybe.
Yeah, they were from Riverdale.
I guess, yeah, they were almost certainly in Riverdale.
There was I would come across old collections, and I would just buy stuff that wasn't in the best of shape, but it still had historical, I don't know,
Something
not really
to it.
relevance, but anything this fucking old.
That belongs in a museum.
25 cents. It's way too much for a piece of fucking picture book. You don't need no picture book for 25 cents. You could go to 3 movies.
2 full-length
I
stories.
can't really find that one.
What was it? Firestorm number 4?
She's
Is
like
Firestorm
poor
one
shape
word?
Bugs Bunnies.
What's it look like?
I'll see with my eyes.
It looks like this. It's actually number 3.
This one?
60 cents.
It says
Like $30. Oh, this one's 35 cents. Though, so
Okay,
not that.
definitely not that one.
Iron Man.
How about the Invincible Iron Man number 8? 12 cents on that bitch.
Who was that? Is that like
Yes,
somebody
it is.
stealing the Mark One?
Isn't it Jack Kirby?
No, before, like behind Iron Man. Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking is that? It's either
did look
the
like
Ironmonger or somebody stole
What number is
the
it?
Mark One.
Iron Man number 8. The Invincible Iron Man. With a big inch tear in the back cover.
Oh no, it's useless.
Broken spine, yellowed fucking paper. Whole story's here.
Nobody's gonna want it.
$5.
5 smackaroos, not even that.
Really? Not even in good shape?
Not really. You can get a lot of them, like 1 through 8 for $100.
But issue 1 is probably like worth more than shit.
Actually, here you can get 1 through 8 for $30.
It's just one of those things, yeah.
It's not a Jack Kirby. Lame. You say 12 cents on that cover?
Is
35 cents.
that
Should say
not
12
Bing
cents.
Bang Boom? That's the what's the difference?
For the Iron Man, Kyle?
Yeah. Yeah, 12 cents. Should be like 300-400. If we're in good shape.
Yeah, these ones are 40 cents and 35 cents.
Wow.
I'll get you a different name on it.
Okay.
That's in terrible shape too, you see.
All right, the Demon.
Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Howling Commandos. You
The
fucking
Invincible
have
Iron Man.
that?
Put a the in front of it then.
Yep.
That's what these ones are saying too. Let me see.
How much was this in?
This one.
Yeah.
This one's 20 cents and it's $14.
Oh, was the Super Baby or something? Oh, right. Action Comics.
35 cents.
3 Generations of Superman. Look what you did, Dad. Baby cow. Maybe
Here we go,
you're
12
somebody's
cents.
mice. Just you stop spoiling.
$16.
Super like this. This is really something.
This
is
got a Flintman dies in rollover on I-75. There's a police blotter in the back of this one, like someone wanted to save their family member that passed, and then it ended up in my collection because it said 12 cents on it.
Any Flint residents that want to have both a Action Comics issue and a torn out police blotter about the death of a 24-year-old Flint resident, hit us up. We'll give you this we'll take it for a crisp 20.
This is a good comic series. Not just because the girl had the breasts there, but also because the girl had the breasts there. We got one. I don't have one though, do I? Grendel 2. That's not one, is it? Yeah, that was 3. That was my favorite though. Grendel 2. And we got this. The Cryptic Writings of Megadeth. Oh my God, they got their own comics. Of course, they all ended up with their own comics.
Why does Superman turn red with rage, or purple with rage, and red with embarrassment?
Because he's, I don't know.
That you I think you'd flip those, wouldn't you? And also, why are 2 women who are very visibly not Lois Lane kissing him?
It's on the cheek. It's safe. It was the 50s. 30 Days of Night.
Don't know what that is. Some sort of
Wasn't
vampire
it? It
thing?
turned into a movie. This is the graphic novel of it. Married with Children.
An issue where Superman destroys Metropolis by clapping. Interesting.
Barbed Wire. Some X-Men. I think that was a reprint. That's another reprint, I believe, of their early
Is this?
stuff.
Oh, it's Brainiac.
I like their reprints. More cryptic writings of the Megadeths. Woo!
Would this be because they're trying to keep him secret? So would this be one of the first times Brainiac ever appeared? Which issue is this? Number 195. Mom, look up Superman issue number 195.
Pit and the Pendulum.
Insane Clown Posse had a comic?
Oh yeah, they had a couple.
Oh, damn.
They got ripped off by look at these got CDs in them. The Pendulum.
$48.
48 smackaroos.
How much for the Pit and the Pendulum ICP comic, the Insane Clown Posse?
Oh, okay, so he went back in time to when there was a red sun, and then Caveman stole his costume or something. All right.
$45. Wait, what's it called?
Pit and the Pendulum?
I don't know. They got.
Uh,
here we go.
I don't think you can show that on YouTube. No. I'm pretty sure. No,
Pretty sure the nipples are covered.
technically, but YouTube's gonna get real pissed off. YouTube doesn't much care for that kind of shit. That one, the nipples aren't even covered on that one. Don't get us fucking banned on our first ever.
It's not
stream.
nipples. Those are the eyes of a monster. Look at that shit.
That's literally a vagina parasite in her stomach.
It may be.
It is.
Okay. That might be. A little vagina dentata in her chest area. But if it's in your chest area, not really a vagina dentata.
Just put it back. Don't get us banned on our first ever
How much
stream.
for Verotica? What is that?
What's it called?
Verotica.
Glenn Danzig had a comic series.
Agrad? Who was Agrad?
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, VEROTIKA.
Okay, number what?
Number 3. Kind of a vagina dentata thing on the cover. Might have to turn your safe search off.
Someone's got a lot of 21 through 12 for $100. So $10 a piece, basically.
Okay.
Oh, here's number 3. What's that look like? Because here's a signed by Glenn Danzig, $500.
Oh, but it's signed.
Yeah.
Signed, yeah. What is it? This one?
No, it's the one where she has vagina on her chest.
It's not a vagina. It has
It is.
teeth. It's a monster.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's definitely not a clitoris
What
at the very top.
about what about IGRAT number 1?
Spell that.
IGRAT.
All one word.
Yep.
$10.
This one was Glenn Danzig, and it's not porn.
Oh. Well, what a pleasant surprise.
More goth. Ironically or not, it looks like the artist was instructed to draw Glenn Danzig as a demon. What about How much was the Igret? It wasn't much.
$10.
And what about Venus Demina?
Now you're just trying to sell all the porn.
No, I thought that. I mean, it's Glenn Danzig. I thought this shit was going to be worth something at some point.
Who is Glenn Danzig?
He's the guy from the Misfits. He wrote the Jaguar God.
I don't think I've ever listened to a Misfits song.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure most people just know them from the shirts.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he's the shirt guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, just spell that out to me.
Venus.
Yep.
Domina. Satanica. Used to have the VCR for that, or the video for that.
The VC.
$70. Well, wait,
70?
what number? That's signed also.
1. See,
Issue 1 completely unsigned.
I should just give these to. Not.
You got a fucking hole in the bottom. Great
should
work
just-
at keeping your.
Like $10 to $15, depending.
Okay.
If they were signed, they're a lot more valuable.
I see this.
I'd personally just sell the whole. Take out what you think you could sell for more, and then just sell the boxes at this point, because there's so much shit that's like worth pennies. Like so, like the box for 100, and then that'd probably be underdoing it a bit, but still.
Perhaps.
Penny, if you guys haven't showed me one that's under $7. What are you talking about?
Well, yes, you fucking what was it? $2.99 for that one. For that.
And what about
Oh,
Satanica? Number 1. This one needed its own special cover. I can show you this one. It's in its plastic, and they must give you the adult cover.
Yeah.
It's not even. What the fuck? Whatever.
That's just a demon girl.
I don't know. I can't find that either.
So we got some shit that people aren't even that they can't find. So maybe that would be worth a lot.
Y'all like Glenn Danzig. Here's your weird ass demon girl. You can't find Satanica. Huh?
Spell it for me.
Satan.
Satanika.
Yep, with just a IKA on back.
And number 1, does it seem like a 1996 series?
Yes.
$5.
Yes.
Maybe $7.
That is not at all worth collecting.
Yeah. Got some more Archie stuff. I think Archie has a pretty loyal fan base, so he might be able to get some out of that.
What do you got for Archie?
Josie and shit.
Josie, actually. 12 cents. Number 28. But they had a real hard time finding what actual printing or who it was with those years.
$60.
$60?
$80 maybe.
What about Jughead? Number 138.
Better than a lot of the stuff that we've shown.
So Josie is worth more.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough. What do you guys think?
Why not?
I think we got one more book, one more box, and then we're done.
That's. Are we really gonna show off the entire collection? Maybe. We should leave a bit up to the imagination, and then we can do like a second.
Well, I
video.
ain't got anything that I'm really proud of yet.
What?
The
Fucking-
origin story
We'll
is
save the cool shit for next episode or something. I don't know. What's that? Batman? Dark Knight. How? Wait, hang on. Is that issue what? Which is that? Which is that issue? Can't fucking.
It's one, ain't it? There's only it's a.
There were more than just.
Oh,
that
this is triumphant. Never mind.
Oh.
2, right here. See.
All right. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
How much for the second issue of The Dark Knight Returns?
Batman 300 series. Year ones.
Year one was fucking awesome.
Well, we got them. We got that shit.
What'd you say it was? Dark Knight Returns. What?
Dark Knight Returns issue 2.
Where do you say Dark Knight Returns?
Is that not the Dark
It's
Knight?
Dark Knight Triumphant.
Oh, it's never mind. It's The Dark Knight Triumphant.
Batman: The Dark Knight Returns #2. It looks like that one that Dad showed me is $80. Oh, actually, if it's first print, is it first print?
Villains by Bisley.
If it's first print, it's $190.
Well, I see.
This one?
Yeah. 186. That's not bad.
How about Hard Rock Comics? Metallica. The early years.
$30.
Big premiere.
Wait,
30
no,
bucks.
$50.
Man, does he have the nose in that one? Is he going through his little anatomical phase? He does. He has the nose. He has the
It kind
shots.
of got a nose. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's
Big
that,
premiere issue, 12 cents. The Invincible Iron Man number. Frickin' 1, bitches.
one of the worst things Stanley ever did. Tell that artist to give him a nose.
And it's in terrible shape. So if you're into storylines, you got your hook up. The Kevin Smith series of Green Arrow, the graphic novel. I started collecting graphic novels, much smarter.
Much more financially.
The
fit.
Darkness graphic novel, I haven't read it because it's signed or
fucking-
whatever.
That
And
has
I
like
was like,
2
whatever.
games and it's fucking awesome.
The Darkness is pretty awesome. Spider-Man and Black Cat. Is that Kevin Smith? Who's doing the art here? Yeah, Kevin Smith. So you're familiar with Kevin Smith?
I am not familiar. No.
Action Comics #1. Why isn't that in Mylar?
What? Hang on. Is that like the actual issue 1?
No. If it was, I would not let you touch it because I'm that much of an asshole. What it is about 1,000th reprint of Action Comics issue, but I wanted to have it.
Fair enough. Back when Spider-Man is that the
This is the #1 web
Oh.
of Spider-Man, bitches.
before it was even fabric. It's just the actual symbiote suit. That's
How much for the web of Spider-Man, babe?
Anything else other than that?
Just web of Spider-Man.
Well, because there's like 1 through what?
issue 1. I think.
Issue 1.
Yeah.
Batman and Judge Dredd.
$25.
They did a crossover. I thought it was. Oh, damn. Now,
Simon
who-
Bisley did the artwork.
Who was trying to kill who?
How much was that? 25?
Yep.
Clerks, more Kevin Smith. Who was trying to kill who? That is a curiosity. I do not know the answer to. That's thick. More Dark Knight Returns too. The Dark Knight too.
Willis, shut up.
$70 for all it's signed though for that Clerks book.
How about for Blunt Man and Chronic?
I thought that was just like something they made up for the movies. I didn't know they actually made.
Well, they made it up for the
comics.
movies, and then they made it up. More Kevin Smith, Spider-Man, and Black Cat. Keeping with the theme, look, he understands what a 13-year-old boy is supposed to have on the cover.
Sex sells.
Something that makes his mother say, should you even be reading this?
Like $20.
For Blunt Man and Chronic? Damn.
What about for Wolverine #1? Man, I wanted this so bad when I was younger.
Is
So
that
when
a
I got the
reprint?
chance to get it when I was older. No, this is not a reprint. It's just a fair condition. But I got it
What's it look like?
right here. Spine's not broke. Well, one spot.
It looks great. That covered art, at least.
$26.
How to Color Comics. $26. It's not much.
But, here's another one for 40. So I'm sure it all depends. Here's one in like a 9.6 for 75.
The Joker had his own comic?
Yep.
Huh.
This is first issue. Joker comic.
See, the Joker was right all along, has been going on since way before the internet.
And I bought this because I wanted to know the story after I met the artist and writer, Miniature Jesus.
The story
I don't know if I
is
ever got
Miniature Genius? Jesus? What?
I think I got it. It was good. Yeah, Miniature Jesus.
Why is he so tiny?
Basically, this guy used to drink a lot. In his 12-step program, he made this awesome thing. Now, this is signed. That's by
Vampire Batman? Or just
What about Batman? We ain't selling this, actually. Because this one's signed to me.
Batman what?
So fuck you. It ain't even signed to me. It should be signed to me. But Greg Capullo signed that and was like, this I did. This is me. Here you go. Wrote on it.
we're keeping that.
Which Batman is it anyway?
It's the new 52. Batman number 27. Bam. Signed, bitches.
We have so much science shit.
The Spawn Bible,
The Spawn Bible?
if you need it.
Fuck?
The Violator from Spawn. I bet we're about to get into, issue 16 and 17 of Spawn. Man, Spawn had such great artwork. Some of this stuff.
Like $10.
Yeah, nobody likes the new 52, so it's probably not worth much.
Shh. This kid.
I'm just saying the new 52 was ass.
This kid. Hey,
Willis.
how many of the artists of the other series do you know?
I don't know.
None? Yeah. The new 52 is cool as shit. He stapled his face on his fucking face. Stapled his face on. These are all Spawns. I think I got down to issue 1. What do I got here? Yeah, look at the Spawn Cerebus crossover. Boom, boom.
It would be awesome if you had the Spawn manga. That's
No,
what
Spawn 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Spawn 2.
You have 2 number 2s.
No, I just have Spawn 2. I don't have a Spawn 1.
No.
Spawn 1's worth a lot of money.
You got-
Obviously, I don't keep these things organized anymore. Spawn 1. So I do have it. How much is Spawn 1? And this maybe is the reprint.
And possibly a variant cover.
$20, $26, $40,
$26.
$40.
We ain't getting rich today. So,
I thought you said it was worth a lot of money. Wait,
this is why we went through the whole
there it
thing.
is.
Is it first?
This is why we went through. This is why we went through the whole
It
thing.
might be 100 now.
Because this is Nancy Reagan's Teen Titans.
Yeah,
this is the
with-
comic book
With
that
fucking
started
Guardian
my
and shit.
obsession with comic books. And this is the picture. I'm going to find the picture of Starfire that I put in my wallet and carried around
Yeah, they could.
so I could look at her titties. Oh my God, are you fucking shitting me?
What?
Nuh-uh.
What?
No fucking way. No. Very first page, right where Starfire would be, sitting on the stage, probably only cleavage shot they would allow to have inside of Nancy Reagan's thing. Did you? How the fuck did that happen? No, because I would have at least looked at this. I never opened it. How is this my comic book? From Buell Elementary School.
Did your mom do that?
No.
No, I cut it out and put it in my wallet and carried it around as like a fourth grader. I was like, I got this picture of this hot bitch with her cleavage all out. You're coming down on the day. It's the only shot in the whole thing where they have Starfire being as hot as Starfire is. She's a fucking Martian with tits. Just saying. Oh my God. This used to be my comic book. Because by the time I was working in comics, I was getting porn comics. I didn't need, that was the whole reason I was working in comics.
You have to keep that. You can't give that up. You got to put it in like
A little part of my history here.
Yeah.
This is the just say no or something.
Yeah, it's got fucking Guardian there. And he made a reappearance where
Presented by IBM Corporation in cooperation with the National Federation of Parents for Drug-Free Youth and the First Lady's Drug Awareness Campaign.
Yeah, and they couldn't get Robin because Robin is owned by Nabisco at the time. That's an actual thing. Nabisco is.
How did I not? I would have remembered. Like if I saw this in what was it, Jelly Beans, where I used buying all those comics. I was like going through it sometime. If I found this in Jelly Beans with that piece, I would have definitely known and remembered. I would be like, oh, I found that book.
Wait, hey, you found that in Jelly Beans like after you had already.
Yeah, I didn't keep it.
What are the fucking odds that you'd find it again?
Do you think I kept? Maybe I kept it. Is it possible? How would I have kept it? Like, no.
Sometimes your mom gives us stuff that you used to have.
I wonder if my mom found. It had to be done. Had to be my mom found this and gave it. She's like, oh, I found one of Kyle's comic books.
Yeah.
Well, how would I not have? Well, I guess after I got the one picture out of it, I was like, fuck that stupid ass, don't do drug shit.
Imagine,
All right.
Imagine if
Let's
your mom
hope that's
sees
it.
this.
She's pretty aware of my,
Okay, I think that's good. Let's
Okay, so these were all the comic books I was going to keep then. Let's see. Because these are where I got the other number ones. And I got my signed Show Devils, the Enigma comic book, issue 3, with Serena and the Enigmas.
These niggas.
issue number 2.
You got the first one?
Our boy, the Enigmas.
Our old buddy.
And you can't look at that. Armando Huerta. He's a very talented artist of the female anatomy. How much for Penthouse Max? Penthouse foray into comic books.
What is wrong with his chin? The fuck?
The ejaculator?
What? His name is the Ejaculator, and he's got the world's weirdest fucking chin ever. Pubic Justice. What the? I get it. It's a fucking porn.
It's Penthouse.
Like $30 to $60.
Those are the worst ever name puns.
Yeah, it wasn't the best series either. It was exactly what it was, just an excuse for a publisher to make
Porn.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're at 75 minutes now. So
Yeah, it's time to cut this.
Well, this is the reason why you get art anyways, though, is because of Simon Bisley.
Simon Bisley. Oh my God, Willis is howling up a storm. He wants attention.
Cerebus.
Cerebus.
He's pretty much, he's not ripping him off, but he's really trying to emulate the style of Frank Frazetta. Decent job. That's Goth. That one covered. That's the Death Dealer, which is Frank Frazetta's character. Simon Bisley was hired to do these. This is another Death Dealer character he was hired to do. So you can turn this off, babe. I don't care.
That was productive, sort of. Oh, we're still streaming. I thought it was over.